Hello, it's Jazzrose and I've just gotten back from VidCon. This was Australia's very first VidCon and it was held in Melbourne. So I've spent the whole weekend in Melbourne. I got home around 8:30 last night and I'm still tired. So this last weekend was just so fun and so exciting, and I just feel really good that I was a part of like the very first VidCon. So this video here will be about day 1, and then I'll do a separate video after this about day 2. So if you want to see day 2, I'll probably upload it the same day. So the link will be in the description. Make sure to check that out because some exciting things happened at day 2. So yeah. Alright, so day 1. We didn't rush or anything because, you know, like we didn't have any panels that we wanted to go to until the afternoon. So we got there at around maybe 11 and we ended up standing in line for an hour and a half to register just so we can get our like lanyard pass thing that says like community pass and stuff. We had to stand in line for an hour and a half in a very hot area. We weren't expecting so many people around that time because we thought everyone would have registered like at like 8:30, but no, there was a lot of people. So an hour and a half later we walk into the actual main convention hall where the booths are, the meet and greets are, games and stuff, and honestly I was very underwhelmed. Like, I had high expectations knowing what the US VidCon was like, and I thought they were going to try and meet those expectations, but they didn't. We pretty much walked around and stuff within 10 minutes and then walked out to check out some panels and stuff. So you walk in and you'd think there'd be like a sign that says welcome to VidCon Australia, but no, there was a PAX sign. PAX, I don't know what it stands for, but it's a gaming thing. So there's this huge yellow PAX sign, and then you've got like Wii U consoles and stuff, a Just Dance area, and then to the right, like 20 meters to the right, there's a YouTube Red booth, which they give out free stuff, and around the corner of that is a huge TV showing trailers of YouTube Red series, and it was like this huge glass box. Every now and then some featured creators will come into that box and do interviews and stuff, which were filmed. I have no idea where they are, like if they're on some sort of YouTube channel or a website. I have no idea where they are, and I know that I could be in the crowd of a couple, maybe. So if someone knows where they are, let me know, please. So when we get to there, like the very first time we get to there, there's nobody in there, but we were told that Joey was the last one to be in there. I don't remember when, but we went back to the YouTube Red glass box and Tyler Oakley was there. So we stood around and watched Tyler get an interview with Sarah Stone for a while. And that was pretty cool, but we couldn't hear him. I think they were having some troubles, or it was like a private interview or something. So in the hall also there were meet and greets. Liza and Joey were doing meet and greets at that time. I'm pretty sure there was someone else, but I don't remember who it was. There was a huge inflatable course. There was Joey's Crystal Wolf shop. There was a bookshop with all the YouTuber books. What else was there? Someone doing art, some cameras. I really don't remember what other booths there were, but anyway, there was a huge couple of walls that you could write stuff on, which I did. I'll insert a clip. Also, I forgot to mention this at the start. I posted a temporary video, which is now deleted, saying that I will be at VidCon, and I said in that video that I'll be vlogging. I didn't vlog because like I just didn't want to. Like I was kind of really nervous to vlog because I saw nobody else vlogging, which was weird. But I just didn't want to, so I just filmed little bits and pieces. So as you'll see in this video later and the next video, I will be just putting the random clips in and stuff. I hope that's okay. The last thing I can remember that was there was the merch booth. I was really wanting to buy some David Dobrik merch, but there was nothing at all. I probably knew like 3 people who had merch at the merch booth, and it was just very overpriced, and like I don't want to pay $8 for a wristband, you know, like yeah. So unfortunately I didn't get any merch, but I did get a couple of keepsake items, which you'll see in the next video. So after walking out of the hall within 10 minutes of being there, we went for a walk to check out what panels were on. We did have a 4 o'clock panel scheduled, so we were just walking around until 4, which was ages away, but nothing really else would happen between there and then. So at 4 o'clock we went into the panel room to see the Laugh It Up panel, and that was Tanya Hennessy, she's Aussie, Grace Helbig, Neil Kolhatkar, he's an Aussie comedian, which I really like him, and Ian Hecox, which was so exciting because I've been watching Smosh for 7 years, which is so long. So yeah, that was very, very exciting, and that was a really, really good panel. I really enjoyed that. That went until 5 o'clock, and at the end of the panels, I didn't know this before I saw a panel, but at the end you can just bolt up the front and like be lucky enough to get photos. So I got photos with, I'll move over, I got a photo with Ian, he was taking a photo with Alex and I just like took a photo of him in the background taking a photo with Alex. He was the first one getting rushed out because he had to be somewhere else, so I just got what I got. I then got a photo with Grace. She hover-handed me and I'm very offended. I then got a photo with Neil, and I didn't get a photo with Tanya. That was the one that like I didn't really know. Like I don't watch Grace, but I didn't really know Tanya. Like I knew her once I saw her face. I remember her doing like a viral makeup video where she like didn't know what each thing does, which is like really, really true. So that's what I knew her from, but I didn't know her like that well. But she's a really funny person. She gained a new subscriber. So as soon as that panel ended, we all headed towards the like main hall. Not the main hall, that was what I was talking about before. It's like a big room with like 5,000 seats. It's like a theater. Hi, Phoenix. Hi. No, you can't come in. Oh. So we all headed towards that theater to watch the creator show. We were like 2 hours early, but that's what you had to do to get close. So we waited 2 hours. We did not get a chance to eat, which sucked because we had not eaten since breakfast. And no, we had lunch at like 12, 1 o'clock, and then we couldn't eat again until 10 p.m, which was great. So we went in and we got second row on the left side, which was really good. Like it was really close, which was amazing, but I expected them to interact with the whole crowd, not just the middle. You'll be able to see what I mean when you see the videos that are about to be played once I mention each person that did something. It was just middle attention and just everyone else, no. Which sucked. So Sketch She were hosting. They are a comedy trio. They do skits and stuff on YouTube. Obviously YouTube, I'm an idiot. They opened doing some Lady Gaga tribute, well not tribute, but they were just dressed as Gaga and dancing to her song and everything. They're really, really funny. Liza hosting the whole show, introducing each act and everything. Next was Draw with Jezza. I've never heard of him, but I really enjoyed his act. He was trying something that nobody's ever tried before. It was he can play a song while creating a piece of art. Then it was one of my favorite Melbourne YouTubers. It is Maroon. I ended up screaming out her name because one of the girls from Sketch, she was like talking about her description, and then she's like, does anyone know who it is? So I just screamed top of my lungs, Luna! And I was the only one who did that. Like, more people need to know who Luna is. She's so good. She performed You and I by Lady Gaga, and it was really, really good. Alex has never heard her voice before, and he was saying that she was really good, so good. Was another trio that I've never heard of. Auntie Donna. I forgot to subscribe to them. I really want to do that. They did a very strange thing. You'll see in the clip. I'm not sure if I filmed the second half, but the first half you'll see. I'll play that now.
I take that back, it's 50 Shades Dark!
This book's called What Constitutes Invasion of Privacy. Well, that's funny because they're going through your handbag.
And there's another book in here, and this one's called Cheap Jokes. Alright, we've got another book in here, and this one's called Genuine Audience Interaction and Why It's Harder Than It Looks. Newspaper.
Another you bloody like your books. Hey, this one's called Face the Music. Come clean and admit this is a planted handbag. Gee, you love your books, don't you? Yeah.
We've got one more book in here, and this one's called Punchlines. How to end a sketch without being cheap, juvenile, or wildly sexist.
That's a good book.
Alright, we've got one more thing in the bag. Let's see what it is.
And then the second half, they did a dance to Hot and Cold. it was like an interpretive dance, and it was it was weird, but it was also really funny. And I just want to say, if you saw that at VidCon Australia and you're a vegan, I'm sorry you had to see that, okay? Or a vegetarian. Up next was Benny Davis. Also, I've never heard of him, and I was kind of like, at the start of his little performance, I was kind of like, what the hell? But then, like, throughout the whole thing, throughout the rest of it, I was just like, this dude is so cool. I don't even know what he was playing. It's like some keyboard thing that he uses with his mouth. You'll see. He played a ton of old songs from the 90s and like early 2000s, and it was just really, really cool. Next was a game of charades, Aussies versus Americans. It was the Roundabout Crew versus Ricky Dillon, Jen McAllister, and hang on, I'll read her name. Katie Morton. I'm not sure who that is.
Wow. Is it a running? Me. One. 3 words. 3 words, yeah. First word. Sprint. Running. 15 seconds. Hatching. Sleeping. Sleeping. Napping. Rest. Oh. Yes, no, just name. 3, 2, 1. Oh! It's a save the night.
Three words. First word.
This is tough.
Pray. Blessing. Blessing. Bless.
Oh.
Bless. Blessing. Blessing. Oh. First word. Third word.
This is interesting.
Spider-Man. Goggles. Batman. Is blessing the Batman?
Goggle box.
Blessing the... Blessing man!
Blessing in the sky. Blessing in the sky.
Nice.
It's alright.
After that was Damie Lou. I also really love her. She's also a Melbourne girl. I also screamed out her name when the crowd was asked, like, does anybody know who this is with the purple hair? Yeah. I'm like, Damie! She performed an original song that was coming out on her EP, and it was a really good song. I really liked it, and I love her voice. Up next was an Australian food taste test with Chopper. You'd know him as Cakes by Chopper, and some other Aussie chick, I don't know who that was. And they were getting Matthew Patrick and Nathan Zed to try Aussie food. They tried Tim Tams, Vegemite, both on a spoon and on toast, and Golden Gay Times and Musk Sticks. I think that was it. I'm not sure what else, but yeah, it was pretty funny.
So on the count of 3, I want you to take a mouthful of musk sticks and then tell us what you think. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Now musk is actually...
Why did I think this was going to be hard?
It's not hard.
This is not at all what I expected it to be.
Musk is originally a fragrance that they take from the gland of the musk deer, but here in Australia we use a flower to get the same sort of fragrance. It's very floral, and most Americans say it tastes like...
Flowers.
Flowers.
Yeah, like rose petals or...
Soap.
Then it was Sarah Stone. She performed Hotter Than Hell and I think an original song. I don't think I knew the song, so I'm guessing it was an original song, and she's a really good singer. After her was Gabi performing Out Loud for the very first time, like performing live for the first time ever, which was really, really cool. Really scary for her, but awesome for us. She sounded amazing and she did really, really well for her very first time. After Gabi was Dodie, or Dodie. I don't remember how she pronounced her name. I'm terrible. I know a lot of people like her. Like, I'm not subscribed to her. I never watched one of her videos, but a lot of people seem to have watched her videos and be subscribed. Like, I felt like I should have been subscribed because she seemed that big. She performed 3 of her own songs, and like, she's not my type of singing style, but she was still good for her style. She's got a really soft voice. This next act was the, I don't know why I keep saying act, you know what I mean though. This was the last one. We all thought Joey Graceffa was gonna come out because he was mentioned to come out, but he didn't. But the last one was Skitbox. They're another Aussie female trio. They do skits, obviously, and they went viral when they did a activewear music video. It was like, it's like a year or 2 old, I'm not sure. But yeah, they came out and then they introduced Liza. They were doing a Australian slang quiz, and Liza sucked at it.
I'm really bad at the Australian accent, I'm sorry. It's an abbreviation, good and day. Well done, well done, well done.
Yeah, this is how we roll in Australia. We're that lazy with our syntax that we just abbreviate everything.
Very true. I'm from Texas. I say y'all.
Y'all.
How y'all do?
How y'all doing? G'day, y'all.
Oh, I like that. Okay, a mixture. It's a cultural mashup.
So Liza, we're just going to do a little exercise with you. Okay. We're going to ask you a few questions.
All right.
We're going to give you some Aussie slang and we're going to see if you can interpret it. Okay. How about that?
Let's go, baby.
All right, here we go. Write it on my hand and all. Okay. All right. Okay, what do you think? What's mad as a cut snake mean?
Mad as a cut snake?
Mad as a cut snake.
That's what you do to a boyfriend that cheats on you.
You never really know how tiny someone is until you see them in person, which is exactly what I thought about Liza. Like, I watch her every week and she really is just so tiny. I went up to the very front a couple of times until the security guard said for everyone to go back. Just so because I was filming, I just wanted to get a closer view for the videos. So once that Aussie slang quiz was over, the whole thing was over, so not everybody, a lot of the people that were featured in the show had a dance party, which I bolted up the front of the stage. I had some chick screaming in my ear, Liza, Liza! It was so loud. So excited that I got so close to them, and I'll never be able to get that close ever again, or maybe until VidCon next year. So that's all that happened. After that I left and went to get some food at Crown. Alex and I, before we got food, we watched the fire things light up at South Bank. But yeah, that's VidCon day 1. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, the link to day 2 will be in the description, so make sure to check that out. Some exciting things happened with Liza and Gabi and possibly David Dobrik. So make sure to check it out, okay? Comment below what your favorite part of VidCon Australia was, or your favorite person that you met. And if you want to see more of my videos, make sure to subscribe if you're not already. That will really mean a lot to me. And until next time, goodbye.